Yesterday, Tim and I decided we'd go out filming. We decided we'd go out for a Sunday drive. We don't do that very often, but we decided to go out because we hadn't been anywhere in so long. So we decided we'd go out and we'd take a Sunday drive. And we were going down a main road, and Tim saw a road off to the left, and he said, let's go down that road. So we went down that road. And the first thing we saw was a sign that said alligators were in the area. And I looked around, I said, where? There's no water. So we went on, we turned right there, because it was immediately a decision left or right after we turned on this little road. So we turned right, and Tim saw an abandoned house on his side, and I said, well, we'll get it when we come back. When you turn around, it'll be on my side. So we go on down the road, and all of a sudden, we're just in a maze of roads. And we joke about being in the twilight zone. So we're riding around, and we don't really know how to get out, but, you know, we're enjoying our Sunday ride, our Sunday drive, and we're slowing down and looking at places, and we weren't getting out, we were just slowing down and filming. So, and I'll put some of that video in here maybe, but I'm not going to put all of it in here, because evidently it was a very quiet community that likes their privacy. They had signs everywhere, neighborhood watch. So as we're riding around, and we had already looked at everything, and we was ready to get out, but we couldn't find our way out because we had been in a maze of roads, and we had turned left and right in different ways. And all of a sudden Tim said, well, there's a truck behind us. And I said, oh, okay. So we're riding down, and we turn, and the truck follows us. And then we turn again, and the truck follows us. And I told Tim, I said, I think we're being followed. So Tim said, well, should we stop and tell him what we're doing? I said, no, let's don't. Not yet. Let's don't do anything like that, because we don't know what he's thinking. You know, we weren't doing anything wrong, and he wasn't doing anything wrong, but he was following us, and I felt very much like he was following us, and we was already looking for a way out. So finally we come to the main road again. We come out in a completely different place than where we went in. So we get to the main road, and we take a left, and he comes out right behind us, takes a left. It was two men in a red truck. And we go past where we had gone down into this neighborhood, and they turned off and went back down into the neighborhood. So I told Tim, I said, yeah, we were being followed. I said, but, you know, we weren't doing anything wrong. He wasn't doing anything wrong. It's fine. But that kind of spooked us just a little bit. And then we went on down the road, and we found an abandoned house, and we got spooked there too. But that's definitely part of the video I'm going to put in. I'm going to leave the part about us being followed and all that. I'm just going to leave it out. I'll show you the sign about the alligator or something like that maybe, but I'm going to leave most of that out. And we're just basically going to concentrate on what happened after we got out of Dodge and got out of being where we were being followed.
All right, we'll have to go in a minute.
Okay. Y'all, that sign over there says, warning, alligators. I don't know where they're at. I don't see no water. Well, you're going to have to turn around. Oh, that's what you saw. Is that why we turned around and came back over here to this little lonely road? I think there's something down here on the right, too, because I could see it from the other side, from the other road over there. Back road riding, y'all. This is a back road. There's a road there. It's really a road. Wow. Somebody cutting some trees down over here. There is a pond over there. That's the only water I've seen, though. I guess that's where the gators might be. Y'all, I think we've come to a point in where we live here in Georgia that gators, if there's water, there's gators.
I mean, how can you not ride down?
I mean, really. Seriously. This should take us right back out on the road we was just on, because this is a circle. Wow. So was this the road we started out on?
Not really.
Well, it said it was a circle, so
Poplar circle.
we're supposed to come back out. I can't see.
Might be lost.
We're in the twilight zone, y'all. It happens. It happens.
Somebody's got a garden over there.
Yep. And it don't look burned up yet. We hadn't been over here because I ain't seen no basketball goals. Let's see what the sign says. It's a community park. Oh, and there's basketballs out there. And there's old playground equipment. Oh my gosh. There's old playground equipment out there. I mean, y'all. I mean, seriously. Look at that. Now, see, I'd love to go over and play on that. Not.
Break it.
I'm kind of getting old for playing on stuff like that. Water over road, do not cross. If the water's over the road, don't cross it. Wow, we're still not on the right road. You know that, right?
Oh, I know.
I don't have a clue. We're gonna have to pull out the GPS to find out how to get back home.
But
wow.
this is a.
It's on both sides.
Yeah.
We're on the dam.
Look at that.
We're on the dam, and that's the backing up off the dam. Yeah, it is. Ain't that beautiful?
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, that's magnificent.
Wouldn't expect it, would you?
I wouldn't. Tim done got me out here and we done got lost. But ain't that what we're supposed to do? Which way do we go? Which way do we go?
This is a maze.
I know. And we kind of don't know where we're at in this maze. And we hadn't gone back by what we come in here at. You know it?
No, I know. Figure eventually we'll come up on something.
Ha! Eventually. I think we're being followed.
You think?
I really do.
Well, there's nowhere to turn, not much.
True, but what's the chance? What's the odds of us both being here?
Yeah, I know. All right, we gotta make a choice now.
Oh, I'm gonna say right. Huh?
Yeah, this is the store. This guy's going to the store.
You think?
Yeah.
All right.
Pretty sure he's going to the store.
Okay.
What's the stop sign doing here? That's
There's a
weird.
stop sign here and there's a stop sign up there. Okie doke. All right. Now we want to go left.
Yes, we do.
That was so much fun, and I don't know what we just did or what we've just been, y'all. Not a clue. Not a clue at all.
He's still following us.
Because he's making sure we get to the county line. All right, y'all. Look right in there. Okay. Nope, 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 nope. Something or somebody's in there.
Really?
You can drive me down in that driveway a little ways and I can film it, but I ain't going in there, y'all. There was something moving. Y'all, the camera's still on.
You got a little bit of it?
No, not really. I don't know what I got. I got 45 seconds on here since I turned it on, and that was getting over there and getting back. Something was moving. Now, was it alive? Was it a person? I doubt it. It was probably an animal, but I don't want to run into animals either. So I wanted to show it, and I hope y'all saw just a touch of it. And if Tim will go back and back me down and drive me by it and turn around and come back up by it, I will film it. But
You want to?
yeah, I do, but I ain't getting out of this car and the doors is going to stay locked. I'm having a little palpitation here. That scared me. I don't know. Maybe it was because that man or the men just followed us, and them men followed us. And when we got out of that area, they come out on the main road with us and went down, followed us a little bit further down, and then they turned back down and went back down into that maze that we were in. So I don't feel like they meant us any harm. I just feel like they followed us to get us to go away. I think they followed us till we got out of their place. So I might be a little spooked, but y'all, something moved in there. I ain't got no doubt something moved in there. and it scared me. See, Tim was sitting out on the road in the SUV in the RAV4, and I was over there in the dang
I didn't
woods.
expect anything to be in there.
And the window was open, and something's in there. Something's in there. Yeah.
Wow.
It's excellent. And there's the whale.
Still a little leery. Dear.
Okay, and I want you to turn around.
That,
Yeah, back there. There was a place back there, wasn't there? There's a place right here. There's another road right off that you're going towards right now. Oh, man. Okay, stop just right here for just a second. Y'all, the doors and the windows are all gone. And I don't hear anything now. But I ain't gonna get back out.
I'm gonna get out of this driveway.
That's beautiful. It sets up, the foundation is just rocks. It's just rocks. Okay, all right. Okay, so if we don't get any further.
You scared me. First we get followed.
It's not my fault. I didn't do that.
On a road that's a public access road.
Y'all, this has been our adventure, and it has been an adventure. Please like, please subscribe. Thanks for watching, and
We love y'all.
because we might turn this camera off and go home now because we're both having these, yeah, all right.